Upon installing the application, you should see it on your home screen. When you click in, you'll be presented with the EpiWatch login screen. If you don't have an account, you're going to have to go in and click Create Account. This will present you with all the information necessary to create an account. Let's type in some sample information to see what that looks like. For the email address, make sure you use an email address that you have access to. A verification email will be sent to this address. Enter the password and verify the password so that we can make sure they match. When you click Sign Up, a verification email gets sent to the email address provided. In that email, you can click the Confirm Email button to confirm verification. Now let's go back and log into the EpiWatch application. Use the email and password you just created during the account creation process. Click Login, and on initial login, you'll be presented with the onboarding process. Here we have onboarding screens that explain how the application works. And we present several terms and conditions that the user is required to agree to before proceeding. Next, you will come to a step which requires prescription upload. Select a prescription from the library and upload it. Once that's uploaded, you'll be asked to create a PIN code for access to the application. And finally, we reach the verification step. In this step, we will manually verify the prescription. This can take a while. Once verification is complete, you will see a verification completed screen and you'll be allowed access to the application. Inside the application, you'll first need to subscribe to get access to all the EpiWatch features. Subscription is similar to subscription in all other Apple applications and will be tied to your Apple account ID. Upon subscription verification, all EpiWatch features, including watch access, will be granted. Now let's move on to adding a contact or caregiver to this user. We go to the Add Contact screen and select Add a Contact. We enter the first name and last name of the user. In this example, we'll just use test data. And then we click on the phone number field. In this field, you can select the country and enter the phone number for that caregiver. EpiWatch will ask you to verify the phone number to ensure safety. When you click Verify and you choose the method of verification for the phone number, a verification code will be sent to that number. Here, the verification code is 529495. Let's enter that into the code field. Once we click Submit, the phone number will be verified and you'll be allowed to save it. Let's do the same thing for the email address. When you click Verify, similar to the phone number, a verification code will be sent to that email address. In this case, the code is 864853. Let's enter that into the verification code field as well. Once again, let's click Submit to verify our email and save that email to this contact. There's a number of different properties that you can change in the contacts field, like what method to alert the caregiver, the amount of retries, location sharing, and manual alert notifications. Once you're done, you can click Save on the contact to save the contact. When the contact is saved, they show up on the contacts list in the EpiWatch application. If you ever do want to delete the contact, you can do so afterwards. This concludes the EpiWatch iPhone application. Let's move on to the Watch application. In the Watch application, click on the EpiWatch icon, and you'll be led to the following home screen. This is the EpiWatch idle screen. In the settings, you have numerous regulatory information and a few properties that you can change. But when you're ready, click Monitoring to start monitoring. To stop monitoring, slide the Stop Monitoring slider and select Stop Session. We also have functionality for pause alerting. Here, the user can select a specific amount of time to pause alerting for while monitoring is still active and data and detections are being saved. When the timer ends, monitoring will automatically restart, or you can manually restart by pressing the monitoring button. Now let's see what a test detection or detection would look like. Let's go into Settings, select Test Detection. A local alert siren sounds, and once the countdown ends, alerts will be sent to the chosen methods and caregivers. Here you see the email alert, and you see a text message alert. When the user clicks I'm safe, safety notifications also get sent. In addition to the alert, caregivers also have access to the location of the user.